We're not going back. Martin Luther King said, how much longer? Not much longer. Well, we are telling them we've got no time to wait. We're not going to let them take away our rights. And we have to be prepared. We need to write to the Supreme Court and tell them what our views are. We need to be out on the streets telling the American people what's at stake. We are going back to a time, if this opinion holds, when we're going to have women fleeing like they did under slavery from these states that are banning abortion. We're going to have slave fugitive laws. We're going to have prosecution of women for murder. Are we going to allow that in America in the 21st century? No. We say no. No, no, no. We're going to honor Mother's Day and America's mothers by stopping this outrage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rep. Holtzman. Let's give her all a big hand. And I'd like to welcome our next speaker, Assemblymember Joanne Simon. She represents the 52nd Assembly District and is another strong female lawyer and lifetime feminist and civil rights activist. Thank you, Joanne. Welcome, Assemblymember Simon.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you very much. And thank you to Sabrina, to the Ruth Bader Ginsburg Club and the other organizations that brought us here together. For so many of us, we were here not that long ago speaking about naming this municipal building for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there are many, many wonderful things that she has said. But among my favorite is when she was asked, when will there be enough women on the Supreme Court? She said, when there are 9. I would suggest it would be great if they were 9 that actually believed in women and their personhood. But last year when Dobbs was taken, we were on the other side of Borough Hall talking about what this could mean. And it means many things. You've heard from Liz Holtzman, who, by the way, was not only the youngest representative in Congress when she was elected, she was also the first female district attorney here in Brooklyn, and I believe the first woman controller of the city of New York. So let's hear it for Liz Holtzman. And she's also a constituent, So here's the thing, among the things I said last year was, number one, this is not about religion. This is not about abortion per se. It is about suppression. It is about oppression. It is about bringing us back, not to the 1950s, to the 1850s. If you read that decision, you know, we're right back to 1868, and he's questioning this whole 14th Amendment thing, right? So you're talking 1850s. Remember, and I would like to point this out to Justice Alito, who I believe is a Roman Catholic, he would not have been allowed to vote when our Constitution was created. The only people who had rights were Christian, white, landowning men. And Catholics were persecuted at the time, and were not considered Christian. So, the reality is that they are going back to the 1850s, and they want to bring us back with them, and we are not going back. This is about so many precedents, the line of cases. This decision says it's only about abortion. It is not. If you follow his legal reasoning, it is about everything. It is about Title VI. It is about Title IX. It is about Brown versus the Board of Education. It is about Griswold. Once upon a time, even married women could not get contraception as a right. Griswold gave us that right because of the implied right of privacy, which is found in the liberties given to us under the Constitution. So it is absolutely taking aim at everything. They are dismantling all of society right now. I'm a civil rights lawyer, so one of the things that came out last week was a decision that eliminates the ability to get pain and suffering if you have been harmed for disability discrimination under the Affordable Care Act. Just think of how many ways you could suffer physical or mental harm under the ACA. Title VI and Title IX. So we are all affected by the remedies, the solutions, what the law can give for somebody who's been injured, they are taking away systematically. And they've just taken cert in another case that goes against the private right of action that we all rely on to bring a lawsuit, to seek justice for our rights. So this is a Supreme Court that is rocking and rolling in the wrong direction, and we have to be there, and we have to come together, and whatever our differences are, inter-party, between parties, we have to come together to save America and to save our lives, the lives of anybody who is not simply a straight white Christian male property owner. And that is really, how many people here would meet that definition? Very, very few. I was at a swearing in the other day with Chuck Schumer, said, anybody in the audience meet that definition? Not a hand was raised. This is Brooklyn. We are coming together. We will fight for our rights, and we will fight together for our rights. Thank you very much.